Sean, congratulations on the victory. I know you didn't necessarily get the finish you wanted, but it was a pretty incredible performance overall. So I'm sure you'll break it down afterwards. But as you sit there, how do you feel about the way you performed tonight?
Yeah, something about not getting the finish that just doesn't sit right with me. It's just like, fuck. But, I also haven't watched it, obviously. Once I watch it back, I think I'll be a little bit more excited. But, I always want to get that finish.
Yeah. Saw you, obviously, the boot on the foot, a little bit of a limp as you walked out. I guess, do you know what the status is of it right now and when the injury occurred?
No, I think, I've had a pretty major surgery on this foot before, so I think, it tends to flare up after you kick someone in the head a few times. So I don't think it's anything serious, hopefully not. But, yeah, I think it's just going to be a little swollen for a few weeks, and we'll be back to work.
Like I said, great performance. I mean, was there anything that surprised you? I know you knew how durable he was and all those things, but, I mean, was there anything at all that surprised you that happened in there?
No, not at all. I mean, I knew I was better than this guy for 3.5 years. I knew the first fight was a fluke, and I proved that. So it felt good.
At the end of the fight, you kind of sat down against the cage. I was curious if that was physical because of the foot, or if there was something emotional, or just exhaustion after 25 minutes. What was going on there?
Fuck! Just hit me with a nice body shot. Tim told me, like, don't sit. You don't need to. You're winning the fight. You don't need to sit there. But I wanted that finish so bad. I thought I could sit in the pocket and fucking trade. And he hit me with a nice body shot, and I just was like, all right, he whooped his ass. I'm going to sit down and chillax for a little bit.
Fair enough. Last thing for me, I mean, you said it in the cage. You'd like to see Ilir Topuria. He's a scary guy. It'd be fun. But you said, hey, Merab, if that's the fight everybody wants, we'll do that one too. So how do you make that decision? How do you allow that choice to be made?
It's nice having options. It's hard to make a decision right after the fight. We'll see, how it plays out. Talk to the UFC, talk to Hunter, Dana, and, we'll see what happens.
Sean, obviously, you always took that first loss to Chito kind of like in good nature and always said you're undefeated and stuff. But was there something on your mind about, like, I want to prove to everyone that I am actually just way better than this guy?
A little bit. I mean, I literally, truly always knew I was better than him. It never bothered me once that fight played out like that. I mean, look where I was at, considering I played out like that, beat Thomas Almeida in one of the most, beautiful performances I ever had. So, that fight never bothered me. I try not to care what people think, and I knew I was better than him, and it took a little 3.5 years to go and prove that, and I did.
Obviously, you landed the 2 massive knees on him in the second, I think, and looked like you had him very badly hurt, but you also sort of knew that he's a very hard guy to put away. Did you see that I'm not necessarily going to be able to finish this guy right away?
Yeah, he's hard to catch. He's hard to hit clean. So I didn't want to waste energy trying to put his lights out if I wasn't going to be able to. So, I'm a vet. I'm a veteran. I've done this for a long time, and you know when to use your energy and when to save it. And I didn't feel like I could put his lights out right then and there, so it saved the energy.